Hello, welcome. So today we're going to build a rosebud end table. And to start, we go with the plain resin, a thin layer on the bottom. We just pour it out nice and slow, as little bubbles as possible is ideal. I tend to move it around a bit to help get more coverage. You take your craft stick, make sure the resin is everywhere. These are the rosebuds. Individually lay them. You're not going to want them to all go in one direction. The finished product will look weird. So a little bit every which way. From there, I used small pearl-like beads. I laid out a bunch of those to help accent the rosebuds. And I used large pearl-like beads. This is what it looks like wet. Next day, lay a thick layer of resin on top of all of this. Make sure it's pretty dry though before you do. You don't want any rosebuds to float. That's the whole purpose. I have my husband here helping me. We're going to lay out some saran wrap over top of the wet resin. Then you gently dab in the saran wrap, but be very gentle. The harder you push, the deeper it goes and the harder it will be to get out. Now here I'm showing that I have left 2 lips or pull tabs, whatever you want to call them, to make it easier for tomorrow when I go to remove the saran wrap. The saran wrap will pull off. It gets a little bit stuck, you gotta tug, go slow, but it does all come off. And it will leave a really neat ripple effect. Almost looks like ice. This is charcoal black Mayspring resin mica powder with Dazzling Diamonds by the Mayspring brand. Mixed together. I just make sure there's a good amount, full coverage. And again, we're going to let it dry. In total, this table took 3 days to make. And now we're going to unbox it. It's hard to see on the camera, but the effects are really fascinating. They look great. It looks like crinkled material underneath. This would be an awesome effect to use with a water scene even, which I will probably do myself in the future. Thanks for watching.